Is it visible, students? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the topic that I'm going to explain you is group discussion. So this is another very important topic, and I had earlier mentioned about group discussion uh, when I was discussing interview skills. When I was explaining you all interview skills, I had mentioned this term group discussion, if you all remember. So when I had explained different types of interview, so I had explained group discussion as well. Group discussion is also a type of interview. All right, it's also a type of interview. This is a process which is conducted to shortlist the candidates. Group discussion is a process that is conducted to shortlist the candidates, and group discussion is also one of the initial round of interview in order to shortlist the candidate. Group discussion is popularly labeled as GD. So GD is the short form of group discussion. Okay. So we generally use the term GD. We generally use the term GD, and GD is the short form of group discussion. This is a process, this is basically a methodology that is used by the organizations to evaluate the candidates, uh, to evaluate certain skills of the candidates. Okay. Nowadays, group discussion has become an important part of the shortlisting process for recruitment as well as for admission. Recruitment means for jobs. It's one of the hiring process. It's one of the hiring process, and in most of the educational institutes nowadays, in most of the educational institutes, group discussion is conducted so as to select the right candidates. So if you go for higher studies, if you want to do masters, and after that PhD and all these things, if you go to any other university, any other institute, you might have to sit for a GD. You might have to sit for a group discussion. Once you clear the group discussion round, you'll be called for another round, or you'll be directly selected. Okay. And then you'll be able to get admitted in that particular institute. So it has become quite popular nowadays, and most of the organizations and institutes have started like conducting GDs to select the candidates. And as I had already mentioned, it is an initial round of interview. ये एकदम initial round होता है, ठीक है, to shortlist the candidates. Suppose there are 100 candidates and GD is conducted. After the GD, only suppose 70 candidates will go to the next round. So this is basically the process of shortlisting the candidates, decreasing the number of candidates. Okay. Certain skills are evaluated when you take part in a GD. Before that, let me tell you what you have to do in a group discussion. A topic is given, and you have to discuss on that very topic. The topic might be related to anything. It might be related to politics, it might be related to history, it might be related to economy, it might be related to anything that is currently, taking place. The topic may be related to anything. So the topic is given to you. It will not be given to you, like days before. You'll go there to the venue, you'll be given a time, you'll be given a date and a time, and you have to, and you will also be you'll also be asked to reach a particular destination. You'll have to go there in that particular place, to that particular place, and then you have to reach the venue on time, and then a topic will be given to you just like before 10 to 15 minutes. So after that, you will be divided into groups. Okay, suppose there are 100 candidates. So for example, 10 groups are formed and each group has 10 members in it. Okay, 10 group है और 100 candidates है तो 10 tens are 100. So हर एक group में 10 members है. So in a group there will be like 10 to 12 members. जितना ज़्यादा members होगा उतना ज़्यादा time चाहिए. तो इसीलिए generally क्या करते हैं, थोड़े से ऐसे मतलब स्मॉल ग्रुप्स बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो, आई कैन नॉट से यू रिगार्डिंग दैट बिकॉज दैट is totally dependent on the organization, that is totally dependent on them, how they divide the groups regarding the number of candidates and regarding the topic and everything, the time they provide, that is totally dependent on the organization. But generally suppose 10 members है एक group में and you'll be given a topic just before the discussion, maybe 10 minutes earlier. So उसके बाद उस topic के ऊपर you have to discuss, you have to like interact with one another, and interaction किस basis में होगा? Based on that particular topic, you have to discuss about that topic. The time will also be given by the recruiters, the organization, the institute, the recruiters. So जो टाइम दिया जाएगा वो 20 मिनट हो सकता है, आधा घंटा हो सकता है. तो जनरली इट्स 20 to 30 मिनट्स. उससे ज़्यादा भी दिया जा सकता है, जैसे कि आई ऑलरेडी सेड दैट इट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बट जनरली 20 to 30 मिनट्स is given. Okay, so that is the basic process of group discussion. You'll have to go to that particular place and then a topic will be given to you. You will be a part of one group. You'll have to be there in that group once the topic is given, and then the time limit will also be given to you, that 20 minutes is given to you, and you have to like wrap up your discussion within 20 minutes, and then you have to start your discussion and then wrap it up within that given period. Okay, so that is the basic process of group discussion. Now, why is group discussion conducted? Why is group discussion conducted? It's conducted to find out whether you possess certain qualities or skills or not, whether you possess certain critical qualities or not. So they want to see whether you will be able to contribute, whether you'll be able to contribute in the growth and development or the goal accomplishment process of the organization or not. So that is why they want to judge you on the basis of certain qualities. They will evaluate you on the basis of certain qualities, and those skills are communication skills, leadership skills, behavior, knowledge, presence of mind, critical analysis, and ability to handle stress. So these are the basic skills, and the candidates are evaluated on the basis of these particular skills. Okay, so these are the basic skills. If you are a good communicator, if you are a person who can speak properly, who can listen to the other members properly, then who can express your opinion properly, who can express your ideas properly, then you will definitely have high chances of, passing that particular round, clearing that particular round. So communication skills is all about how you interact with the other participants, how you, behave with the other participants, how you basically express your opinions and ideas, and whether you're a good listener or not. And apart from that, your body language, your facial expressions, your gestures will also be evaluated. Okay, so this is how your communication skills will be evaluated. Next is leadership skills. So leadership skill का मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम्हें leader बनना है. You don't have to be the leader of that group. Okay, whether you are being able to take a decision, whether you are being able to speak properly or not, whether you are being able to actively take part in the discussion or not. Leadership का मतलब ये नहीं कि you be the leader. There's no leader in a group discussion. ठीक है? Leadership skills such as, like interpersonal skills, such as, decision making skills, analyzing capacity. So these things will be also evaluated. Okay, leadership does not mean that you have to be the leader. Okay, you don't have to be the leader, because in a group discussion there's no leader. Every contestant is same. Every contestant has the same rights. Okay, so that is why there's no leader, but leadership skills as in whether you have strategic thinking skills or not, whether you can, whether you are someone who is organized or not, who can organize, who can plan and organize things or not. So these skills will be judged. Okay, these skills will be evaluated. Next is behavior, whether you are a polite person or you are a rude person, so that thing will also be evaluated. So you have to basically take care of how you behave. Okay, next is the knowledge regarding the particular topic. So a common topic will be given. Okay, so generally common topics are given, so people are quite aware. The topics that are given, you'll be aware, most probably you'll be aware of that topic. And common topics are given, a topic that is totally, like out of the box, or that is not at all like, you have not at all heard about that topic. You'll not get such kind of topics in a group discussion. General topics, common topics will be given. So your knowledge regarding the topic will also be evaluated. How they will be able to evaluate your knowledge? The way you express your, opinions, the way you express your ideas. So on that particular, the way you express yourself, the way you express your ideas, so your knowledge will be evaluated on the basis of that, based on that particular thing. Then your presence of mind will also be evaluated. So presence of mind is very essential in a group discussion, in extempore speech. So because you get the topic, just before the discussion. So that is why presence of mind is very necessary. If you cannot think about the topic quickly, if you cannot think quickly, then you'll not be able to take part in the group discussion properly. You'll not be able to, you'll not be able to express your feelings, express your ideas properly. So presence of mind is very essential. So presence of mind will definitely be evaluated. Next, critical analysis. So how well you analyze the topic, how well you analyze the opinions of the other members. So it'll be judged, it'll be evaluated on the basis of that as well, because it's a discussion. As I had said, it's a discussion. So because it's a discussion, you have to listen to the other participants as well, and you have to provide certain information, certain things which is related to the views and opinions of the other participants. You have to, there must be a flow, there must be a flow of that particular conversation. So it's a conversation, isn't it? It's a discussion. ये discussion हो रहा है, तो अभी मैं कुछ बोलूंगी, तो नेक्स्ट तुम जब बोलोगे तो वो तुम जो बोलोगे वो एकदम मैं ए बोल रही हूँ, तुम जेड नहीं बोल सकती. यू कैन नॉट डू दैट. यू हैव टू, like, tell something that is related to my point, isn't it? So that is why you have to be you have to be someone who can analyze things properly. The last one is, last but not the least, is the ability to handle stress. Okay. uh, so group discussion में जब part लोगे, obviously you'll be stressed, you'll be a little stressed, you'll be a little nervous. So it's very normal, it's very natural. But the way you handle stress, it totally depends upon you. So if you cannot say anything, if you're too stressed, if your stress is, if your nervousness is visible and it's there on your face, it's there, it's too visible. If it's too visible, then obviously you'll not be selected. So you must have that particular ability to handle stress. Okay. Apart from these, there are other things as well, like time management, the way you manage time, because a particular duration will be allotted to you, and accordingly you have to like discuss regarding the topic, and you have to also wrap the topic. So jab hum discuss karte hain, the motive of a discussion is to find out the solution, isn't it? So there has to be some kind of conclusion. ठीक है, कुछ तो कंक्लूजन होना बहुत ही जरूरी है. यू मस्ट बी एबल टू रैप अप द टॉपिक और कंक्लूड द टॉपिक. सो टाइम मैनेजमेंट भी बहुत ही जरूरी है. सो दिस आर सम ऑफ द स्किल्स, एंड द कैंडिडेट्स आर इवैल्यूएटेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दीज स्किल्स. Okay, next is types of GD topics. Okay, GD topics. Do not misunderstand GD topics. Okay, there are different types of GD topics. The two different types of GD topics are factual group discussion topics and abstract group discussion topics. Okay. Factual group discussion topics can be further divided into two categories: factual generic and factual specific. Okay. Factual topic in general is related to topics such as topics related to politics, environment, economy, society, history, something that had earlier taken place or something that is currently taking place. So factual topics are based on facts, figures, and information. All right. So factual topics are a little easier to handle, whereas on the other hand, abstract topics are totally based on your perceptions. You have to you have to carve a story. You have to be able to form a story when you get an abstract topic. So I'll be discussing about factual and abstract topic in details in the next class, okay? Because I already saw the pop-up and we don't have much time now. So that is why I'll be discussing about abstract topic and factual topic in the next class in details. All right. Any doubts till now? Any doubts related to group discussion, purpose of group discussion, and the skills that are required to participate in a group discussion? Any doubts? Have you all understood? I want to know whether you have understood or not. Have you all understood? Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I have seen few answers in the chat box. Okay, all of you have understood. All right then. Uh, I'll continue with the same topic in the next class. So take care, everyone. I end the class today. Thank you, everyone. I hope all of you have understood. If you have any kind of doubt, you can definitely ask me. I'll share the notes. And thank you so much, everyone. See you in the next class. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.